Okay, that's interesting. What's going on there? Okay. Turn off that. Turn it back on. Switching shoot mode. This is not good, chat. Hey, there we go. I have no idea what happened there. Hey, chat, can you at least hear me? You can hear me, which is good news. How are we, everybody? Hope you're all good. For some reason, it didn't access it properly. I don't know what that was. Get my seat up a little bit. How are we all? I hope you've all had a good week. I am on holiday for a week. I'm really looking forward to it. I've had a bit of a hard week this week. Hence the very limited amount of content from me. I've not been feeling well all week, hence cancelling Wednesday stream, hence not having my new series ready to launch this weekend. It's been a bit harsh. So yeah, I'm here this evening. I'm feeling good because I've got a week's holiday next week. A week's holiday from my day job. I'm still going to be doing streams and trying to get some content done and things next week. So we'll see how we go. Who we got coming in this evening though? A W33 Banger 22, welcome along. Haridvidson, welcome along. I do remember you. On her own, welcome along. CBeast4, welcome along. Waylon Timnick, welcome along. I am feeling better. I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but I am feeling better. It's really hot in here. I'm actually going to have to open. So I've got my window open. I'm going to have to open my door. Because if I don't open my door, I don't get any air going through here, and it just gets so warm in here. Sucks to hear you're under the weather. Nothing's here. No, it's normal. So I've spoken about me having anxiety and stuff quite a bit, and I think there's been some of that this week. Also, I've had a little bit of a stomach upset this week. Just not felt great overall. So yeah, hopefully on the mend, and I've got a week off, so with any luck I'll have time to recover. Hey Andy the Farmer 1975, welcome along. Thank you for resubscribing to your 12th month and entire year. You are awesome. Yeah, it's not diagnosed, I should say. But it causes pain all across the top of my shoulders. It causes pain in my back, and the doctors cannot think it's anything that's actually physically wrong with me. So I've had tests and all other sorts of things. So it seems to be mental rather than physical. So which is annoying as hell because it's harder to diagnose as a result. But yeah. Take my sweater off. This is not a sweater. Look. T-shirt. Nobody wants me to do a shirtless stream. That's not good. So I self-diagnose at this point. Yeah, I do have. So I'm going to make a quick short here because I do have something I want to address. And as a result, I'd like to create a. You know what? I'm going to make an alteration because I need my window here on this screen to be a little bit bigger. So let's sort of just enlarge this. I think we can do that. I think, hello everybody. In fact, we might just trim this a little bit before I go and do this. I need the vertical sources, vertical face cam. I need filters on that. So top doesn't, bottom does have a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that actually, there's not much I can do about that. So, right, we will then put that up there. Yeah. Right, so yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this because something's come up on some of my videos recently, and it's today. This is something that I end up talking about or end up commenting on. Let's hit the record button, shall we? So yeah, something's come up in my recent review of Saxtorp that seems to come up a lot, and I want to address it a little bit. So basically, something that comes up so often when I'm doing first looks and map tours is I'll talk a lot about productions and productions not appearing or not being built into maps. And I'm very much coming at this from somebody who is reviewing a map. Yes, I like built-in productions in maps, but I also, from the point of view of everybody. And this is not something specifically at Saxlingham. It's something that I note on a lot of maps. But I did bring it up again in my Saxlingham map tour. And just to be clear, I do love that map. That map looks absolutely awesome. But my thing always is, I love to see built-in productions in a map. And there's several reasons for this. One, because it is something that is gives you extra sell points at the early game. Two, because it's a base game feature of Farming Simulator to have productions. And see, because it gives you something to do in late game. If you are playing a map and you want to continue playing a map, you can expand out into the productions on the map, earn more money, and increase the size of your farm. It is a gameplay thing. On top of that, people have been pulling me up on, does a map have does a real life farms have productions? Do farms own productions? And to that, I had to give an emphatic yes. Farms have productions, whether that's, so the estates around here, they have pubs, they have sawmills, they have farm shops. I know of a BGA in my area that I believe is farm owned. You look at Clarkson. Clarkson's got a farm shop. He's got his own lager brand. He's got a pub. Farmers do expand out their stuff. And to make more money, they do get stuff on the side. They do get productions and stuff. So yes, farmers do that. They do get productions and things. And then on top of that, as well, farms, one of the other things that people have pulled up and mentioned in stuff is that why would farms be destructible and reconfigurable and things? And to that I say, whenever a farmer buys a farm, he will look at his farm, he will see if it actually matches what he needs his farm for, and he will rework that farm. And my dad's farm is a perfect example of this. My dad's farm, when he bought it, was a dairy farm. He demolished the cattle shed, built a giant shed, and made the thing an arable farm. Then over the 27 odd years he owned the farm changed a lot. We added tanks, removed tanks, reworked the yards. We built new grain stores. There's all sorts of stuff that changed over the 27 years. And then when he sold the farm, the next people who bought the farm demolished the shed he'd built 27 years earlier and then moved the entire farmyard to a different place on the farm. So the idea that a map shouldn't have reconfigurable yards, to me, is a little bit crazy, because farmers come in and they change their farms all the time. So yeah, that I hope answers those questions, and I'll point people towards these videos when they ask them. There we go, chat. I just wanted to make a short quickly. I mean, that went on for 4 minutes, so there's going to be a fair amount of editing in that. But yeah, so James, I was basically making a couple of shorts because I want to put a couple of shorts out. And basically, if I have stuff to talk about, I want to try and do it in this bit, maybe. Hey, Farmer Kev, welcome along. What are my thoughts on the Mercedes truck pack coming out next month? I really, really like the Mercedes truck pack. I think it is awesome. It had so much in there that I didn't expect. So, what maps do I recommend on console? So this is a good point. I'm gonna head over to the mod hub. Certainly the map we're playing at the moment, I recommend on console. It depends. So W33 Banger, what size equipment are you looking to use? Would be my question. We'll go over to the screen here because it varies a lot. Now I haven't reviewed so medium to large. If you're looking at medium to large stuff, I am gonna go through to North American maps because those are great for that. This map that we're currently doing, Alma, Missouri, fantastic map. I absolutely remember you farming 44. This Alma, Missouri, the map we're playing tonight, absolutely fantastic map. Medium to large equipment, this is perfect for. Especially if you're using medium equipment, the land here on this section of the map, brilliant for that. It's not an area I've played very much, but it is fantastic for that from what I've seen. From the point of view of European maps, on here, medium to large, I actually recommend Oakbridge Farm. Oakbridge Farm is a fantastic map. I would say if you're playing Oakbridge, you're going to have to place your own productions, which coming back to that, you know, this is a productions placement one you have to do yourself. What other European maps? Medium to large equipment, as long as it hasn't changed much since FS22, because I haven't played Moss Valley in FS25, but Moss Valley is a fantastic map, and definitely is a medium equipment map. I'd have said the fields are fairly large, and it's a good map for that. So yeah, Moss Valley's a nice map. What are the other ones? Medium, you see, Weiblinger, I'd have said, is a small to medium. Maypole is maybe a better medium, I would have said. Yeah, I think those are probably my two recommended maps, I think. Can I buy a Valtra? No, this is not a Valtra series we're doing here. Four Fields is very much for large, but I love Omatana, but Four Fields is not a map for me. I think I need to do Giants Editor. What do you mean to do Giants Editor? Right, let's get into here. We're not updating it. Can I show the equipment and vehicles coming with the Mercedes DLC? I can. So I haven't got a Mercedes I haven't got a Mercedes link, but if you click, if you go to the Farming Simulator website, if you go !partner in the chat, then you can bring this up and go through to here. So firstly, currently it's 10% off. It's $11.69, as is the Highlands. If you don't have the year one season pass yet, which awesome, and you're looking at both the upcoming Highlands Fishing and the Mercedes-Benz truck are 10% off. I highly recommend both of them. I am so excited about both of these, and I really recommend checking them out. If you do buy them through the Farming Simulator website, please use code VFGaming to support the channel, partly because nobody uses my link. Nobody uses my code. So, you know, you got bigger people than me who get their codes used all the time. They get up to Gold Partner and I go nowhere. So if you're buying something from the Farming Simulator website, please use my code VFGaming. I'm not going to say I'm begging you, but it would be very appreciated. So yeah, the items in the DLC. Yeah, let's enlarge this a little bit. There we are. So we have, so I said in my video there are 17 items, which there must be 17 items because there's an odd number. But this says, oh no, it does say 17. The original thing had a mistake. Thank you, James. So we've got 4 Mercedes MB tracks. We've got the 790, the 1000 to 1100, the 1100, 1500, the 1300 to 1800. So 4 tractors. Fantastic. We've got the older Unimog, the 1800 2400. Really happy to see that in game. And then we got the newer U527 535. On top of that, we then have 5 Mercedes-Benz trucks. So we've got the Acros Tectum plus Tectum RS26. We've got the Acros L and the Acros L Tectum R21. And then we've got the Hyzomat Hyzo truck as well, which is very cool. Well, that's a Mercedes, but it's, yeah, it's also Hyzomat. We're going through the Mercedes-Benz truck pack DLC. We then got a stole front loader. Is this the older stole front loader? I don't know. 110. That's a nice stole front loader. And then we've got several hook lift trucks. We've got the Search half pipe, the Search Unibox, the Search Agrobox, and the Flegel push off container. And then the last thing we've got is the Mercedes-Benz truck bumper. I'm intrigued to see how that works as well. So yeah. Oh, H3 Johnson, I will send that to you as soon as YouTube pays me this month. As soon as YouTube pays me, I will send that over to you. So 24th, 25th of this month. I apologize, but I've run out of cash. So I will send that over to you as soon as I can. Yes, I have not forgotten you. Hey, Jack Flanagan Farming, welcome along. So yeah, I like this pack. If you want to grab it, as I said, please use code VF Gaming when you check out to support the channel, and it is 10% off until September the 9th. What is my top map these days? Saxlingham, absolutely up there. Alma is absolutely up there. I've got a map tour to do for Monday. I think other people, sorry, I can tell you, Drummond Farm is coming back, and Cavalier Roy's done it, and I'm gonna do a map tour of it for Monday. I love Drummond Farm. I think Drummond Farm is probably the reason why my good friend Gamer Dragon, I think Gamer Dragon might be playing Drummond tonight, because if Cavalier Roy sent it over to him. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, because that was a cracking map, and that's the first map I ever watched Gamer Dragon play on. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Do you know what? I'm just gonna pop onto Nightbot quickly. Actually, let's go, and I'll use, or is it Highlands, or have I not done it at all? He's playing Saxlingham. Okay, so that's the Highlands link. Where's Notepad? No, I want Notepad. I've got to get the correct link because I've recently changed. I've recently changed URL shortener because I'm using the sim farming one now. Because Yos has opened it up to everybody. I have had 41 people use this link. Right, we'll pin that message. We'll pin that message. And here. So if you want to order the Mercedes-Benz DLC, it's pinned at the top at the moment. Highlands, cows, onion, fish farming, and more. Yeah. Have I seen Garth? I haven't. I need to go and download that and do a look at it, Jack. I absolutely need to, because Martin's awesome. Martin's good people. And yeah. Yeah, don't know which one I did this on. Yeah, there we go. Which means I need to log into YouTube. Need to buy the Mercedes pack. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. My face is so big on that screen. Has music that plays when you spawn the game at the starting location? Oh, nice. Although that's dangerous for... Right, load my commands. There we go. New command. Mercedes. Great. Right. This should now work on YouTube as well. Hopefully. Any minute. Also, I've just realized... Yeah, there we go. Right, so if you want to get... There's the link. So we sorted the link out now. And that means that we're now ready to kick off things this evening. It's only nearly 8:30. Right, where were we? I think we are... So this is nearest waypoint. This is running on this field. I've got no game sound. Have you guys got game sound? No. There we go. With this doing this field, what do we have elsewhere? So that is rolling because there's nothing in there. How is there nothing in that field? I thought we'd seeded that field. Have we still got corn to do? Why am I throwing a weeder over a field that's got... Oh my lord. Right. I think this needs to go and... I thought I'd seeded that field. But apparently I have not. It's off. No, no, that isn't a seeder. That's that. Well, it's a weeder, but it's not doing anything on this field. So let's take the hide worker off this, because this is literally doing absolutely nothing. No, your menu is off. My menu isn't off. Oh, it is. Oh God. Thank you. Why was that off? Oh no, this is gonna not keep doing it, is it? Come on. Start from there. Oh, thank Lord for that. Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. I've turned everything off. Oh. Yeah, we took it. Why did I turn corn off? Right, so we are pretty much there. I think we need to check on the animals today then. They've got good amount. Right. That's going to give us a decent amount of cash. Go put this up. I want to get rid of the trailer that we have. So this can go over here. This ad blue. What map will I put the Mercedes DLC on? Is a good question. We might be doing the realism experiment on Saxlingham, which will be good because we can use Mercedes on there. Hey, sheep go moo, welcome along. My Saxlingham roleplay series I expect to launch not this weekend but the next weekend. As I said, wasn't feeling very well this week. Have written the script for the first episode. Have not been able to record anything. So I've still got to record the first episode and get that sorted. I think we can put these in here. So I need to go and get my my thing again. How much milk do we have? 7,000. We've almost got a full trailer of milk as well. So I might go and sell that. But I gotta wait till my weeder's finished to go and do that. Now what I can't remember is if I weeded the other field. Later, FS25, thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, it'd already done the other field, hadn't it? Because I don't know, which one, I can't remember which of my two fields I have. Oh, maybe this doesn't go in here. I thought this stored. No, apparently this doesn't store. I thought this was also storage for this. Apparently not. He's undercover. There we go. Oh, it doesn't have a tow hitch. Will I get straw harvest on the 12th? Yes. Yes, I will get straw harvest. What day of the week is the 12th? So I will probably do a straw harvest stream. 12th is a Tuesday, so yeah, next Wednesday we will do a stream dedicated to the straw harvest. So I will need to set something up. I mean, we could try it on here, to be honest, but because we got we're doing square bales. Hey, Farmer Doc. Right, it's still on the inner one. Oh, that I can use. I can use this. Fuel it. Yeah, we'll get fuel before we head out. I want to get another one of those trailers, actually. Probably stranded on the field again. Oh god. Don't think we haven't got any decent sized. Oh, there's a decent sized fertilizing contract we could do today. Could do that with our spreader. It'd probably be a pretty quick one to go and do that with our spreader. Oh, where do I want to take this actually? Milk to the dairy. There you go. That's in town. Oh. Just waiting for Parts Briscoe's maps part testing, and I can bring you a realistic series over from Zach's store. Nice. Wool's expensive as hell now. Oh yeah, maybe we should. Okay, well, I keep forgetting I've got wool. Wool is yeah, we've not got a lot of it. 14,000. I suppose it'd bring us in a little bit of money. I do need that money, you are right, but then that's why I'm selling the milk. I am a idiot. Has that really finished? Or am I gonna have... Okay. No, there truly are no more. On here. Right, you. That destination. Yeah, please. Go for it, Banana Man. Check on another filter. They tend to be dishonest. What on the... No, I think we're all right. I need to replant all this grass. What's my plans for the weekend? We're supposed to be going to a festival tomorrow, but we've lost the tickets at the moment, so we're trying to figure out if we can find them. Sunday I have no plans. Pretty much going to be a rest day, I think. And then I've got all of next week off, which I really need at the moment. No, it doesn't. It doesn't need... I think that it's fine. We're going to spray off the weeds anyway. So, I'm doing corn. What month does it have to be because it's stuck growing? Could you help me? Well, it depends on the map. So, best way to check is the crop calendar here. For example, on this map, the corn has to be planted between April and May. Another festival, yeah. We like family days out. Right. Park this up here. You're at Elm Creek? Yeah, so I'd check it on I'd check your crop calendar. I am absolutely overheating right now. Oh, could someone shut my door? Probably my children, I think. Sweltering. Yeah, we're in the middle of another heat wave here in the UK. I think it kicked off today. Right, fill up. Not buffalo milk because we don't have any of those. Probably should get some buffalo on here. Behind you is a bit of a mess. I think it's by an FS25 goodie bag. It is a bit of a mess. I need to clear up my office. Yeah, there are bags from There are lots and lots of bags from farm cons, former farm cons. I turned them into cushions. It's already planted and growing. Okay. Oh, you should be right. It should grow then. Thank you, Jim. Gold Crest is coming back by Cavalier Roy. Nice. I'm going to check out his conversion of Drummond over the week. Could have my my tour of that out on Monday. I've been ill because I just ache all over. The FS17 version, nice. Well, yeah, because you'd have to ask permission from whoever converted it over after that. Hey, Pro Farmer, welcome along. Whereas if he converts the FS17 version, then he can just take the base game one. It's probably both on her own. I'm streaming, bud. Are you wanting more time on the Switch? Okay. Okay, I will sort it. Oh! Don't use your phone and drive, people. Yeah, I think it's been some kind of infection on her own. Both my wife and I have been feeling under the weather this week. Where's this? Oh, it's down there. Here we are. Corn and wheat on your farm, is that good? Yeah. Hey Mandy, welcome along. I advise rest. I need lots of rest. I am quite pleased that this week I have a week off. We might as well sell off the wool then, seeing as the wool is at best price. I don't know if... Do I have a flat... I'm not sure if I have a flatbed or not. We might have to get a flatbed. We are less broke. I'm going to go and sell a trailer as well. We're also going to be a lot less broke in a bit because that contract there that the Ford is doing is worth about 75,000, I think. Yeah, 75,000 for that contract. Oscar DK is raiding. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good good stream, Oscar. Hey, MKG Toma, welcome along. I think if I don't have a flatbed, I'm going to go and get rid of that that support trailer because it's useless. Had a pause stream, not one in chat for. Oh, I feel your pain. I have been there. Talking to myself for 3 hours, hoping somebody might pop in and watch my stream. I have been there. I know the pain. Is there? I don't think I have a flatbed trailer. No, I don't. So we're gonna need to go and pick one up. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna leave you with this for the minute. Right, I'm back. Let's try it. There it is. Right. Let's get ourselves a flatbed. I don't think bale. Yeah, I don't want a flatbed trailer, I want a bale trailer. Where are the bale trailers? There we go, bale transport. Oh, they're under the bale transport as well. Really? So 20,000 for that one. And $9,000 for that one. Very tempted by that. I don't think we need much more than this. Okay, we're going to switch out the trailers we got for that. Have I played FS25? Yes. I was a quick break because everything that I thought I was going to go and do in that quick break has already been done. Our chickens hadn't been put away yet, so I was about to go and do that, but my wife's already beat me to it. And my daughter was coming in as well, so we're heading off to an ad on Twitch. Thank you for watching it, it's very helpful. Yeah, we've got a whole load of diesel in this trailer. We've got no way of getting the diesel out of this trailer, which is really annoying. Hang on. It's also got I'm just kind of left wondering, does this no, the kids tend to play Fortnite, and they've actually got me into playing Fortnite. Although, oh my god, so one of the things I love about when I'm playing Apex is that it's just, there's a few game modes and you just play and you shoot. Fortnite has so many really silly game modes. It really does. Hey camper boy, welcome along. So many really silly game modes. And it's your last message. Sorry, Farmer Kev. Did you notice the flag on poles dropped for all platforms but got removed because it had Caterpillar as a brand, which Giants don't have the license for it and went PC only? Oh, really? Why'd you have a crown on your name? I don't know. Something YouTube's introduced. Right, I want to try something. Because I've enabled some bits on that trailer. Yeah. It's lots of custom-made game modes, and some of them are just really awful. Not on this side. Nothing external here. You're a top fan. Hey John Granger, welcome along. Before I get rid of this trailer, because this trailer might be quite useful to me, if I can get it to work. But I think this is a transport trailer. No. No. You know what? I'm gonna have a quick look at the mod. Where are we? Alma. Oh, now the question is, what is this mod called? Fuel trailer, maybe? Level warning, fuel level warning. What's this mod called? That's interesting. What happened there? Oh, we got something weird going on now. That's odd. Right, where is it? There it is. Lizard FD 55. It's this one. Okay. Let's have a look at the mod description. Go away. Galcomp Gaming. Thank you for resubscribing for your 45th month. You are awesome, sir. It's going well, thank you. Transport, fuel, and fishing is ideal for supplying machinery in your field. Okay. Right. Discharge trigger is no zip. So it does have a discharge trigger. Let's do this. And we are inside of said discharge trigger. Yeah, we are definitely inside of said discharge trigger. Okay. Discharge trigger. Let's hit this area. Build unit 1. Allow AI discharge. Empty speed. Trigger is discharge trigger. Oh, it's broke with crossplay, but I'm not. I also can't find the command. That's textures. Yeah, I can't find any commands for it to discharge. That's the configurations. Let's have a look. No, I don't want to download that now. I want to see. Wow. Okay, that is telling me nothing. No, I don't want to. Yeah, basically, I don't think this is working. I'm going to get rid of it. Pity, because it's a nice trailer. I just don't know why it's not working. I couldn't even see then in the description why it was offering, why it had different bits. It hates you, that's why. Thank you, Rob. You had the option. No, that was from my own fuel tank. That was the fuel tank that was sitting there. That wasn't from this trailer. Otherwise, I'd still have the option. It's unfortunate because it means I can't empty out the fuel that's in it. I'll have a look, Jim, because we're gonna go and take it to the sell point in the shop. So we'll see if there's some way we can alter it. But as far as I can tell, there isn't. How's our cedar doing? It's down the bottom. Hey Tony, welcome along. Why is it out that they are the Rolls-Royce tractors? Because I'm using the Plains and Prairies DLC, Tony. How you doing, Tony? Hope you're doing well.
Tony Miff asked me, why is VF not driving a Fendt? They are the Rolls-Royce of tractors. Ah, the Fendt. The Rolls-Royce of tractors indeed. It's like ordering a Michelin-starred meal and ending up with a cheeseburger. Perhaps VF is feeling a bit rebellious, or they simply want a bit more adventure in their farming experience. Or maybe they just like living life on the edge, like driving a Reliant Robin on a windy day. Who knows? But it's certainly not a choice for the faint-hearted or those with a need for grandeur.
Folks confirm it's broken. Okay. I need to start putting out some of those shorts. I didn't twin cam. It's my person, yeah, this. I will have a look for it later. I can't see it at the moment. Cheers on her own. Right. We need neither of these, and we need a flatbed to sell our wool. So let's customize it. Line color. Yeah, no, it's just standard setup. So we will sell that. We're going to repaint that for 100 and sell that. Okay. And then we're going to repaint that for 309, repair it for £1 and sell that. God, we lost a lot of money on fuel then. What's for supper? For supper is the teriyaki pork chops. Set today. Okay, I'll search it. I couldn't immediately see it twin cam. I'll search it out. Right. Just check. I don't have anything. No. Yeah, that's the only transport I got. Right. So I need a flatbed trailer. We have got 28,000, so we can buy that one. Don't need the extensions. License plates. Who are we putting on tonight's license plate? It is. Ooh, a new name. Wish it wouldn't do that. John Turner, congratulations. You've been selected at random from the Tractor Driving Above Level patrons and YouTube channel members. Your name is going on the number plate for this trailer, or at least it will if I remember to put it on. There we go. And by that, yes. Okay. And back to the farm. This is Alma, Missouri, Dylan. Yes. Work was okay today. Farming camp. Lots of trying to clear up as much as possible before my holiday next week. So yeah, I have 200 hours on the map. Nice, Dylan. It's a nice map. I really like Alma. Alma is at the moment is my go-to map for large machinery farming. It's just such an interesting map. Yeah, if I get that hankering to play with some big machinery, Alma is the map I go to. Alan P. Kassenj, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. The Unimog will come in handy for you being multi-purpose. Oh, definitely, Farmer Kev. Definitely. Yeah, I think the Unimog is very much a tractor I'm gonna want to use. Oh yeah, or truck I'm very much gonna want to use. We'll take this over to the sheep. Have I ever considered a map like No Man's Land where you start with 0 fields and have to build your farm? Jack, I have actually one of my most successful series in FS22 is exactly that. I did No Man's Land. I also did Western Wilds. So if you want to check out me doing a start from nothing, £50 and a old truck, I have that on my channel. Those exist. There are at least 2 series doing that. I think probably more. I hope we get attachments for the Unimog at some point for modders. I think we will. I don't know if you saw, there was a question in the partners Discord, Tony, about whether modders would be able to use the attachments or use the attaching points on the trailers and on the Unimog and things. And apparently, yes, there are attachments, and they can be very easily picked up. So. Just a question, do I prefer FS22 or FS25 Alma? FS25 Alma, I prefer the farm layout on it. Hey Cavalier Roy, I'm very much looking forward to doing a drive around on your latest map this weekend. Thank you for sending that over. I have not downloaded it yet, I should say, because I was at work when you sent it to me this afternoon, Roy. So I haven't downloaded yet. Oh, I think I will. I very much think I will. Giants kept. Giants have not been keeping Mercedes very quiet. No, backwards, please. I mean, heck, there was a Mercedes in the map tour that they did for Highlands fishing. I might try and catch up on my map tours a little bit next week as well. I didn't have a look at what the goat's milk price was at the moment. Maybe we should load that up and sell that too. Awesome news. Been a lot of fun working on this new project, bringing FS25. Let's see if I have new light brought to it. It's brilliant, and I love bringing old maps that haven't been seen for a little while like that. Is the Hori farm wheel setup worth 400, or would I stick to a controller? I personally, for me, this is worth every penny. I love the Hori. I love the Hori kit. It's fantastic. But for farm sim, I don't think there's a better setup for me. Dylan B, DZS246 Tracked Edits, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFM. Right, I think those two probably aren't full. So that isn't full, definitely. That is... yeah, 396 litres. So, yeah. Okay, that is all of the full stuff. Today's truck will be allowed on modhub. Not just the car, but absolutely Farmer Kev, because there are Mercedes trucks in the game. I would fully expect that. I would fully expect. Mercedes trucks are in the game. I don't know if the car side would be. I don't think the cars will be allowed in the game, though. Would be my guess. I'd be surprised if we got Mercedes cars. Would I rather farm sim 22 or 25? 25. Hands down 25. Ooh, one of these isn't full. One of these goat milks. Right, goat milk is going to the dairy. I do know that. Wool is going to the bale sell point. Haggett. She's also over that. Good. Think I left a light. No, the green light goes on automatically when it's turned on. It'll turn off. Unless I haven't turned the loader off. Hey, spiral stairs. Oh, I need to get the stream back up. I can see squat all at the moment. There we go. Okay, but I think they've left the front lights on. Oh, I have left the front lights on. How do I get the lights on? Thank you. Did I leave it on? No, it's not on. I need a beeper to tell me when I've left the lights on. Down the yellow Volvo, you left your lights on. I wish I could say it was different in real life, but I'm leaving my lights on all the time. Batteries in the same car because she left the headlights on. Oh, yeah, I've done that. I've killed car batteries because I left the lights on. And another battery in her old Toyota. Oh wow. Yeah, I can't believe it's only 31 days and 4 weeks. On Tuesday, it's coming back. 31 days and 4 weeks. So 2 months. August, September, October. What's coming back in October? And also, oh my God, it's only 2 months to October. That's why I don't have to change the alert to auto now. Oh man. Oh, to Mercedes, less than that. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's basically 1 month. 1 month until Mercedes drops. So I should have it 4 weeks from now. Which, yay! Right, sell the wool. And then we want to go back across and sell the goat's milk. So we spent 20,000 on this trailer. Yeah, I think we made more selling that stuff than we spent buying the trailer, so that's good enough. The investment is slowly paying off. Oh yes. The game tried. And my game tried. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm thinking of changing. I'm considering changing merch provider, partly because I discovered today that there's a merch provider who will allow people to gift other merch to other members of the community. So you, through the streams, you can gift merch, which is mad. 12 weeks and 3 days till British map drops, which means 12 weeks till I get to play Highlands fishing. I still don't know what to do with Highlands fishing. I need to, I've been saying for a very long time, I need to change my content. And what I do with my content, and yeah, well, so we'll see how the new series does. I'm looking to do more story-driven stuff. Definitely. And we'll bring the realism experiment back. 24-hour stream to show everything in it. I am thinking of taking some time off over that weekend and streaming quite a bit. Treat it as a mini launch weekend, maybe. Right, another long trailer that I don't have anywhere to park. I don't think I can reverse this up there, though. And I definitely can't reverse the cedar up there. Oh. Oh, it hit my cedar. Wow, that actually slotted in there quite easily. Okay, now just the cedar. Yeah, field 30 is almost done, but I have just noticed that the planter's asking to be refilled, so we'll have to go up there and refill that. I'm hoping I can connect this. I can. Good. The last thing I planted with this was oats, but yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. There we go. Right. Now. Oh, look how close this is to the end. So damn close to the end. Gonna have to go through the ditch. Do it at a slight angle to minimize things. Big enough tractor to handle that. I don't need a huge amount of seeds. Have I seen the American bag here? I haven't. What is that? I do want to get a truck on here. We could do with the truck. Let's... Do we want the Super Duty or the Silver? Oh, I think we'll go with the Silver 350. Right. Find used. And then combinations. Short normal body, normal body. Ooh, service body. That will take fuel. So, what's the difference between that? A short service body, yeah. We'll go with a normal service body, I think. Don't need a top hitch. Standard hitch. Rack. Yeah. Let's find a used one of those as well. There we go. 1 year and 4x map, your versatile 255 has 30 hours on it. Yow. The silver 350 is nice and not overly expensive. I need to speak to, yeah, I need to message DJ because I want to take some of his content and use it as the basis for something else. Super Duty sounds like a diesel though. I hate how the 350 sounds like a gas truck. Well, 3500 sounds like a gas truck. We don't need a huge amount of seeds. Just enough. Finish this field, really. That'll do. Third of a tank should be more than enough. And the other thing I need to sort is this area out. 'Cause this really wants to be tarmacked, or yeah. I think I'm going to rework my my vertical stream stuff. I mean, everybody loves the wheel cam on it though, interestingly. I don't know if you guys can hear the screaming in the background. They're getting a little bit excitable on Fortnite through there. Shallower on the ditch here. Can't say I can't. No, that's good. Patch 1.11 getting close. Yeah, patch what I expect patch 1.11 to be out in the next 3 weeks. I would expect yeah, 1.11 to be released just before the next DLC. There we go. Right, what still needs doing around here? This needs putting away. Hey Casper, welcome along. Do peaches Do you mean to DLCs add? What do you mean by peaches? If you mean to DLCs add stuff to the game before release, no. Oh, patches? No. Oh, I mean, yeah, Casper. I'm glad you're here. Right, our animals are all good. Yeah, that tractor can just come back and wait. Yeah, we've already got a nemesis. So I was talking about getting another big tractor. We were talking about possibly getting a big Roy. I think we might be all right at the moment. One thing we do need to get actually, and I should probably start looking for, is this. We need to use one of these. Yep. We can. Right, now we just need to ride with this for a bit to get this done. Garth Farm has field names, not numbers. Oh, really? I need to check that out. My Steam wallet has 50 euros in, so you know what I will get. Either Baldur's Gate 3. Oh. Yeah, this we will be over 100,000. My FS25 is yeah, unfortunately you can't buy FS25 with my code on Steam. You've got to buy it directly from Giants. I wish you guys could use my code to buy FS25 on Steam. I do, because I know so many of you want to get it on Steam and Epic and everywhere that you know. But unfortunately, that is not to be. Well, I will say thank you to the person who, after I spoke about nobody using my codes last time, used my code to go and buy the Farmson magazine. You are awesome. Which Giants did an hour count? An hour count? Oh, as in how many hours that you'd... Yeah. Liam Blitz, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. How do Giants add brands? They add brands through DLC. Ish. They sometimes add brands through releasing mods. That is just a gorgeous beast. I love that tractor. I really wanted to do for my roleplay series. I really wanted to use a load of Fords and I ended up going, I can't do that because I want to restrict myself to modhub mods for it. And the Fords I found were all really dodgy. I bought through Giants and added to Steam as a non-Steam game. Yeah, you could do that. Does he have BF merch the next game? That would be awesome, Farmer Kev. It is something that people have been asking for, is that the ability to make custom mods of clothing. Valtra 6250 IRL, and you love it. Nice. I thought all Fords. Be quiet, Fuji thought. No. Bad Fuji thought. Bad Fuji. There's so many dodgy and weird mod sites, only down from literally 2 exceptions. As I said, on her own, I am working on it. Actually, next week, a week off, I want to have a good go at Farm Sim UK. About to start this game, hit me my best advice. Certainly, Liam. I will go one better than that, or a few better than that. There you go. Yay, we've completed the thing. Let's stop this. My pleasure. Hopefully that helps. All right, let's complete that contract. There we go. Right, I want to move on to May. Yeah, I've skipped some. Also, do you know what? Actually, I have a thank you to say to you guys, because last month, one of our partners, Icon City, I put Icon City because I want to say thank you for this. I want to say thank you to you guys, and I want to say thank you to Icon City. That's stop going backwards. They put their link in everywhere. Hopefully it works on YouTube. So Icon City ran a competition with all of their partners. And the partner who had the most referrals, they were giving away an Elgato face cam too. They sent me an Elgato face cam. So because you guys went and visited Icon City sent me an Elgato face cam. So thank you everybody who went over there and checked them out. They are awesome. They do Stream Deck icons. And yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. That was awesome. I am going to be, so I need to get an adapter for it. But I am going to be replacing the wheel cam with the Elgato face cam that they sent me. Didn't work, the link. That's weird. I'll copy and paste it across. And if you follow my link, you can get 10% off. So, there you go. But yes, thank you, lovely people who went to check out my my Icon City link. Oh, do you know what I've just realized? Up at the top, I've still got my Farm Sim Ambassador logo up there. I'm not a Farm Sim Ambassador anymore. They no longer exist. Hey, Kirk Xbox Games, welcome along. David Brown DLC for year 2. Yes, please. Rate the Vultra 6250 high tech. I've never driven one, Casper. I unfortunately cannot rate it. Yeah, I've never driven one. And I look it up and rate it by what's the best tractor to drive? A Ford 7810 or a David Brown? Ooh. I have driven. Now it's the thing, Farmer Kev. I grew up around the David Browns. I farmed on a 7810. So I don't really know that well what a David Brown is like to drive. In all honesty, the 78. Do you know what? As much as I love the 7810, I preferred driving the 7840. 7840 was a much more comfortable tractor to do harvesting. Partly because it had air conditioning, and the middle of summer in a tractor without air conditioning was just absolutely horrible. Have I driven every? Yeah, I used to work on my dad's farm, Casper. Back in the late 90s, I worked on my dad's farm before I started my career as a programmer. I'm never going to fit this in here, am I? No. That doesn't fit in there at the best of times. Right round. There we go. The MF165. The MF165 is a nice little tractor. Nice classic old tractor, the 165. Right. So that's everything in the shed. Let's go and move forward to April. So we're hoping for a truck and we're hoping for a sprayer. We don't still have the farm. It sold 23 years ago. We sold it in 2002. Yeah, nothing there that's any use to us. And leave us asleep. Take us into mate. We need to do a cut of grass. The older one, the classic one. Casper. It's the one with a round of 135 in it. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's have a look at our fields then. Right, so growth is good. Grass is ready to cut. Oh, I didn't weed it. Okay, so we're gonna have to spray it. I thought I'd weeded that field. I didn't. Yeah, we're gonna have to plow everything this year anyway. Right, so yeah, weeds. We're gonna have to deal with those weeds. That's why we need the sprayer. Do I ever play? I do, Liam. I haven't recently, but yeah, I used to. I have in the past run a community server. Hey, Mayavia Chuma, welcome along. Okay. I need then, we are going to have to do something about these weeds because those are not good. We need to also, what's our, where are precision farming? So we're good on pH levels on everything. Yeah. Nitrogen levels, we need to, we're good on nitrogen levels on everything. Yield we haven't seen yet. And seed rates, yeah, we're good. Right, okay. So everything's pretty good. We need to go and cut some grass and deal with some weeds. What's my favorite combine? TX36. I've actually driven a TX36. My mower, I think, is sitting behind the big tractor. I'm gonna have to move the floor now. Refill the diesel. Yeah, I think we're perfectly set up on here actually to get straw harvest on this. So when straw harvest comes out, I think we'll get it on here. which would be, where are we? It's Tuesday. So yeah, if we spend a little bit of time setting ourselves up for straw harvest, I want a sizable contract, but oh, the only really one is that one for fertilizing. Right, I want 3 headlands, yeah. Okay. Cool. Interesting. It thinks it's already gone around this field. I'm hoping it is actually doing the new field. We will find out shortly. Yeah. No, that is the new field. What is going on? There we go. Okay, it doesn't want to do 3. Right, we can do this for 2 headlands. Is a small mower for a big field? Nah, we're fine. Even games can't do, man. I feel slightly better about myself. Have we not heard about how awful AI is sometimes? I'll be honest, I now use AI every day. I am using AI every day for all sorts of things. Well, in real life, I'm using it because it's a really interesting thing I've found. Is I am not an AI evangelist. AI is stupid. AI will mess up, and AI will lie to you, and it will lie to you confidently. And if you're not on your toes, it will send you up a garden path, and you'll go and end up doing something that you don't want to do. Yeah, I love the Macdon pack Pro Farm. So yeah, but as a tool, as something to speed things up, it's great. As long as you know what you're trying to do and you can follow things up, it's brilliant. And if you're someone like me who, so I'm dyslexic, so getting my thoughts onto paper quite often is quite hard. And I find that if I put what I'm trying to say down, I can get the AI to say it way more eloquently than I can. Just in general. So I've been using it for some interesting things. So I've been using it to help me craft better YouTube video descriptions and titles. I've been using it as a way of getting some pointers for thumbnails and things. I've been using it. I'm writing a D&D campaign at the moment, and I know there are many in the D&D community who frown on using AI to help write D&D campaigns. But I know what I'm trying to do. I know the campaign I'm trying to write, and I'm using it to flesh out my ideas and get my ideas down on paper and go, right, this is what I'm trying to do, and get it to get it out there more eloquently than I can. And as a tool to do that, it's brilliant. As a tool to get it to wholesale make things, it's awful. But that's true of any tool ever used, any tool humanity's ever created. You try and get it to go off on its own and do stuff, it's rubbish. If you actually control it and actually have somebody behind the wheel and use it as a tool, anything, it's great. And AI is no different. So it's great if you want to learn, show you want to watch this without spoilers. Yeah, you know, you can get it. There's so many good uses for it. But I feel a lot of the discussion about it at the moment is very either you have to be fully for it or fully against it, and it's just no. It's a tool like any other tool. The one thing I do want to see, I think that anything 100% generated by AI should not be copyrightable. If you honestly want to have it make a difference in this world and have it not be abused, make it impossible for it to, on its own, make you a profit. Because especially in the creative space, you want to prevent people from just using it to be lazy and make money off in the creative space. Make it impossible to copyright. The moment it's impossible to copyright, you'll get none of the big players using it, because they won't want to. They want to copyright their stuff. Then the people who do use it to be creative, because they can't afford to pay someone a huge amount of money, they're not interested in copywriting it. They're interested in doing small bits. Yeah, exactly. And I think like anything in this world, if you take the profit motive out of it, if you want to control it, take the profit out of it. If it's not a profitable thing, then you know, those who just want to use it for money like that won't use it. And I think that is the way it needs to go. when I start my channel, I looked at other videos that were made. I went, I can do that, and then I went and did it. Basically, Pro Farmer, that's how you start a channel. you record some videos and you put them out to the world. Redman Farmer 76, thank you for subscribing to Tier 1 for your 9th month. You are awesome. Also, many people use it instead of their brain. Yeah, and I can't get behind that. I mean, perfect example for me is that I have been learning. So I'm a very visual learner, very visual learner. So I learn by doing stuff, and it's been very useful to me in the last couple of months because I've learned a couple of programming languages I've never used, and built stuff that's been really cool and really interesting by getting the AI to help me build it. And so the AI will create a load of code for me, and then I can go in and I can go, right, I understand how this is all flowing, and I'll learn the language from asking the AI to create some code for me that I can then go, yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. And that makes sense to me. And okay, so that's how I program that. And it's not perfect at doing it. It absolutely creates some horrendous stuff. And part of what my learning is that I can go, right, okay, I know that this isn't best practice. I'll rewrite this to be best practice. You know, and I don't think it's ever going to properly replace programmers. I wouldn't trust it to go away and program a site or anything. It needs oversight. It needs somebody in there actually rewriting it to make it properly readable. And work as it should. Because again, it goes off and it does stuff that it does stuff very confidently wrong. And if you're not got your eye on it, it will very confidently continue to do stuff wrong. Turns would slack off, give him AI code, which was, yeah. How do I like my channel? I like my channel a lot. It's given me a lot of joy over the years, Pro Farmer. It's allowed me to do things that I would never have dreamed of I would be able to do when I started it. It's also caused me a lot of stress over the years, but you know, what in this world does not? Would I like it to grow a little faster and have a few more views? Yeah, absolutely. As I said, so I said on my streams before, or said on my streams recently, I have two aims over the next 2 years. One aim is to hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I want to do that. It's the 10th anniversary of the channel next year. I want to do that before I hit 10 years doing this. And the other thing I want to do, hopefully by the same time, is to pay off all my debt. I want my debt paid off by the middle of next year, which is going to be quite a task. But we're going to have a crack at it. And we're going to try and use, we're going to try and get the channel to do it. So we're looking to try and increase views and everything. And yeah, I use AI military drones in tests. It turned around and killed its operator. Yeah, They are not, as I said, I would not trust AI to purely run anything. And I think anybody who is thinking of, and companies are trying to do this, just having their AI run stuff, they've been burnt a lot. I don't think you can fully remove the human element. I think when you start to remove the human element, you can't trust it to just go and do that without some sort of oversight. Actually, Thefisherj, thinking about that, I remember that now. It wasn't, so it was they did a test run. So they did a test simulation, I think it was. And that's what happened. Which was a little bit weird, to say the least. Maybe in like 1,000 years, but still, have we read books and watched films of why it's a bad idea? Yeah, and I think that's the thing. And modern AI, just to be very, very clear, modern AI is nothing like the movies, like the AI that's been depicted in movies. Modern AI is actually a misnomer. Calling it AI is, yeah, it's not artificial intelligence. It is something called a large language model. You put something into it, and it just sort of goes on based on previous inputs. It spits out another input. Have I played all the farming simulators? I have. I didn't start playing at the first one, but I have played all the farming simulators, and I do own all the farming simulators. Oh, in fact, there's only one I haven't played. I haven't played Farm Sim VR. Our AI now feels more like a very sophisticated bot, but exactly what it is. It is a very sophisticated bot. It is not intelligent. I don't know anything about programming. It basically goes out there and goes, what have other people said about programming? Oh yes, that's what they've said. I'll make my suggestion based on what other people have said about programming. You know, I used to know how to program a beautiful website in Linux in HTML. Am I getting the new DLC? Yes. I am a silver partner. That normally means I get early access to the DLC, so I'm expecting to have access to that about the Wednesday before its release. I expect to be able to output stuff on the Friday before its release. That's how it normally goes. And I can say that at the moment because I've not been told anything yet, so I'm not breaking any embargoes. So, funny story, which I'm very pleased that nobody picked up on. My live stream before the release of the Plains and Prairies DLC, I didn't have the Plains and Prairies DLC running on my game because that would have been bad. But I did have the not yet revealed patch was on my stream on the Wednesday night, and I very quickly had to get off the tractor screen because I realized, which tractor was it? I came in and I went, oh, I think we need a medium tractor. Let's have a look. What have we got? Was it this screen here? Yeah, came in, this tractor was sitting there, and I very quickly just scrolled down to get away from it because that hadn't been revealed yet. And nobody picked up on it, thank God. Can we see the PDA? Yes, certainly. PDA for this map. That field is just massive. We're currently cutting field 39 down the bottom here. How many hours do I play? What, per week? I don't know what my children are up to. They're making lots of noise behind me. Time to sell the remaining hay I made. Have no room for. Nice. I think, do you know what I think? We are going to, because we're going to be making hay out of this. I think we want to get the straw harvest DLC on it. Do you think? Or the straw harvest pack when that comes out early next week. We've got a square baler already, so I don't need to worry about that. But we could get, yeah, we could get a pellet factory on it. Maybe. We've got enough grass to do it with. See if we can make some pellets and sell some pellets on it. See, even with the size of this mower, this has not taken very long to cut this field. And we'll get the other tractor on here doing the hay in a minute. While we go and cut the other grass field. It is a very nice map, this. I like it, Thrifty. And Macdon is one fast boy. We're cutting at 15 miles an hour. So for what it lacks in width, it makes up for in speed. Since you have several streams running, YouTube, Twitch, is it possible as a user to read all chats so the viewers can better interact? So the Twitch rules don't allow me to put my chat on screen. And I am a streamer who very much likes to, I like to follow the rules as far as what's going on. So I don't tend to do what other people do with sort of breaking those rules. The Batman's Mansion 9000. No Cronin Big M because I got Macdon. I'm cutting grass. I don't think this map has alfalfa on it, does it? I would have planted alfalfa if this map has alfalfa on it, but I don't think it does. No, oilseed radish. Yeah, we don't have alfalfa on it. I think the update for this is going to have alfalfa on it. Paligny surely has one. One what? Paligny is a fantastic map. I love Paligny. Oh, we got some damage there. Oh, alfalfa, yes. Alfalfa, I think Paligny has it. I didn't do alfalfa while I was on Paligny. Tell you what, on Tuesday next week, I am gonna have one hell of a lie-in. Came in an update. Oh yeah. I didn't update Paligny, so yeah. As I said, I think the update for this map is gonna have alfalfa on it, if I remember correctly. Have a lie-in, as in I'm going to sleep in late. From 1 to 5 stars, what do I rate FS25? 4 stars. 4 out of 5 stars I rate FS25. It is by no means perfect, but it is a great game. And it definitely has its issues, which I hope by the Highlands DLC are all going to be ironed out. Have the kids agreed to the line? Have the kids? They're my kids. So what, it's 10:30. My children are not in bed yet. Trying to get my children in bed is nigh on impossible. Basically, when I go to bed this evening, I will send them to bed. It is the school holidays, thankfully, but trying to get them to bed is just difficult. Since most of their friends are up playing Fortnite at this time of night as well, though, so... Isn't that like the ultimate? Yes. Yes, it is. There we are. See, we've made very short work of this field. Not taken me very long at all to zoom around in this Madgin and get this car. You look like my cousin, you just have hair. Thank you, Ben, I think. How much do you like your live stream? I like my live streams a lot. I love streaming. If I could get away with just streaming, I probably would just stream, to be honest. I enjoy streaming a huge amount. Trouble is, you can't just stream. If you want to be successful as a content creator, you cannot just stream, unfortunately. Much as I would like to, yeah, that's not possible. Right. Now we want this. I am gonna go clockwise this time. And this is part of the reason why I have such a maneuverable little bit of kit on here. Because anything larger is going to struggle to do this end of this field. Whoa. Do want to get a grass roller on here, see if we can up the fertilization. I think we're suffered from a bit of a low fertilization on here. That and some of our fields are just really bad. How much time have I spent on this map? Let's have a quick look. We're up to 40 hours, just over 40 hours on this map. We haven't done a full year on here yet. So many hours on this trade to not playing 25 though. Hard to start over when it's your favorite save. Yeah, I can understand that. About 56 hours. Nice. What on here? $18 times 3. Yeah, we've not done a full 3 hours every session on here. It is such a good map. It is absolutely fantastic, man. We will get both of these fields. So yeah, we'll get both of these fields cut tonight. We will get the we should get both fields tethered next time and rowed up. And then the question very much is going to be, do I want to bring the pelletizer out to the field, or do we want to get a pellet warehouse, put the pelletizer in there, and bring bales to it. That's obviously the more expensive way of doing it, but I think we've got enough hay bales that we could make pellets and make money from pellets. How many more fields? Just this one. So we've only got 2 grass fields on here. So 2 grass fields, and then I've got 3 other fields that I've reconfigured the shapes of. Hey, Sim Gamer Charlie, welcome along. I'm doing all right, thank you. How much hay do I think I'll get? Quite a bit off these two fields, I think. Hey, gaming ADDA, welcome along. We are motoring through this. No. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Super driving skills. Thank you. Oh, Pro Farmer, how old do you think I am? That's the bigger question. You're from India? Nice. I am from the UK. So it's got to be gaming ADDA. It's got to be fairly late at night for you. Half of 96. Oh, don't make me do maths, Thefisherj. No, God. Watch as my mods come and insult me. Oh dear. That's not half of 96. I once said BF was 1,350 years old because he also known as Farmer That was the third Doctor, wasn't it? And if you get that reference, I'll be impressed. UK president is an Indian. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, UK president. No. You're thinking of Rishi Sunak, who was our last prime minister. Our current prime minister is not of Indian descent. No. Starmer. Yeah, Starmer is not Indian, or not of Indian descent. I don't think Rishi is or was Indian. His wife definitely is Indian, but I think Rishi was of Indian descent, although he was born British. How many hours enjoyed about that? Do you know what? I used the MacDon kit really early on, and then I hadn't used it very much until we got on here because I didn't have a farm big enough. And now that we're on here, I'm really enjoying using the MacDon again. I think it's a cracking DLC. I thought it was a cracking DLC to launch FS25 with. And yeah, I love it as a piece of kit. As you can see here with it being as a mower, I really like it. He was born in Southampton. I thought he was born in the UK, but his wife is the daughter. I think his wife is the daughter of an Indian steel mogul, isn't she? I think. If I remember correctly, because there's a whole load of controversy about that, which we don't talk about on here because we don't do politics. Father is a bit, yeah. I thought that was the case. What are you talking about? This, which the party. We tend to just look at the party in the UK. And trust me, a lot of people just vote on the party in the UK. I'm trying to keep this very neutral, this conversation, because as I said, we don't talk politics on here. Yeah. They're playing Tony. I do not know that game. Right, you have this opportunity while in Poland. We have old white dudes. We generally have old white dudes. It's actually it's actually really weird in the UK. The party that has the most diverse ethnic background in their leadership is the party that is least the biggest party that is least interested in such diversity. It's really weird. I get my steering wheel set up. My steering wheel setup is the Hori Farm Vehicle Control System. Exclamation mark HORI in the chat if you want to go and check it out for yourself on Amazon. Politics is really weird. UK politics especially is really weird. Well, maybe that's fair, man. Yeah, I'm not getting into that, Thefisherj. No, I'm not getting into that. I will have that discussion with you if you want later, Thefisherj, but I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. You're trying so hard there to be unpolitical. It's hilarious. My thing, so Jack, okay, I will explain my political background, but this is not an invitation. So I am a disillusioned conservative is what I am. I do not like what the Conservative Party has become in the UK. And so my politics and my conversations on such things tend to get ranty these days. Yeah. Actually, I don't necessarily think Labour are bad. I think they're just rubbish. They had an opportunity to make a real difference, and they're politically too scared to do it. Enough politics. Yeah, anyway, enough politics, because politics is not allowed on this stream. So I'm not going to go into anything, because I am going to go into a rant. I am going to go into a rant. Love my thumb controls, thank you. It's very, very nice, this setup. I like this a lot. This is, yeah, okay, we're good on this at the moment. What's my favorite? This is my favorite setup. My favorite setup absolutely is this. So I've built a wood platform for this. I've got a Thrustmaster farm stick on this side. I've got the Hori Farm Vehicle Control System on this side, and I've got the Collector's Edition key fob setup in the middle here, which is very cool. Right, well, it's time 10 to 11. Let's go and see how our other bit of kit is doing. And also see if there's any contracts that have spawned now. Those are, no, not really. There's a mowing contract on 33. Doesn't pay very well. There's 2 fertilizing contracts, but I don't want to go and get stuck doing a load of fertilizing stuff. So I think we're all right as far as, we've got 97,000 in the bank, so we're all right from that point of view. I want this tractor. Okay, so this tractor is about halfway through this field. So that's good. So yeah, so that's doing that field. Once this is done, we can go. We'll probably do the hay next time on here, and we'll do some windrowing as well. So we'll get the windrower going. In the shop, we don't have air yet. We don't have anything we're after. So yeah, I think that is where we will pick things up next time. Hey Spencer GT, I'm doing well, thank you. I am just finishing up though, because I think we've reached the point on the farm today where it's a good place to stop. So let's head out of here. I'm gonna just save that and head out. It's 10 to 11. And we will pick this up on Sunday. That's safe. That's safe. Right, I need to go find somebody to go and raid who is streaming this evening. Is there anybody I know? And if not, is there anybody that we can... Oh, GD's still streaming. But he will be finishing fairly soon. Lots of the regulars, I think, will go and raid Wheels tonight, because we don't raid Wheels that often. I know we raided him fairly recently, but we don't get to raid him very often. So we're going to raid Wheels tonight. Yes, I'll be back on Sunday. I should have as well up on Sunday the final part of the Palignier series. So we're gonna go and so yeah, if you want to check out the final part of the Palignier series, the Supercut from that will be up on Sunday. I doubt it'll be up for tomorrow, so it should be up on Sunday, so go check that out. And yeah, on Monday I'm expecting to have a Drummond. Well, if I can get Drummond up for tomorrow, I might do the map tour for Drummond tomorrow. If not, it'll be up on Monday. So yeah, go check that out as well. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. A couple of thank yous to say before we go. Redman76, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Who else we got? We had Galcomp Gaming, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Oscar DK, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And Andy the Farmer 1975, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And with that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support not only helps the channels to keep going, but helps them to grow as well, and your support is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.